Okay guys, I got asked to do a video instructional presentation on how to create your own Home Partners of America website. So with my web techie background, I figured it out pretty easily. So I'm going to try and do a really simplistic monkey see, monkey do video. So once this is up, you can kind of pause it and just keep up with the flow of things. So Home Partners of America do offer you all the template and HTML files to basically create your own web page. So this is just one of three that we have. Rent to Own Northport, there's Rent to Own Sarasota, and Rent to Own Charlotte County, I believe. Once you've got everything loaded and baked, which we'll get to, essentially what happens is you can market this website, click to find homes. Obviously this is Northport, so it needs to come up with all the Northport homes automatically without having, or the consumer having to manually enter an area they're looking for. So how do we do this? How do we get here? How do you create this, get the images up and things like that? First of all, you're going to have to go on your GoDaddy account or whatever hosting service you use, get some hosting and get a domain, whatever that may be. I use GoDaddy, so if you don't, you're going to have to figure out, I guess, a way of getting to where you need to be that's similar to the back end of GoDaddy. First of all, manage hosting. This will take you to the cPanel, which is pretty similar to most hosting companies. You're going to then have to go to your subdomains. And you're going to have to set your subdomains up once you've already purchased your URL. That then will all show up here in your subdomains root folders. Now for those tech-savvy agents there, you can use an FTP client to do this, but I'm just going to keep it real basic so everyone can do this as simply as possible. So I showed you the Northport site. Here's the Northport folder. So because I've already done the site, all the files are here. Now, how do you get the files? I already know the questions you're asking. So, Home Partners of America website, once you log in, there's this link called Marketing. You click it. Here is all the marketing tools that they have. We want broker web templates. There's three to choose from. You get the big expansive one, you get option 1. I like option 2. It's not a whole bunch of information, but it's more than one and it's not overly informational like option 3. Also the links then are pretty much above the fold. Just maybe, depending on your screen. There's not much scrolling. So, download the template. Once you've downloaded it, you're going to have a folder like this. Now I'm just going to show you one thing that you're going to need to do later on, but this says template 2, okay? So this is the HTML file. This is where all the code and everything's at. If we go to my file manager, it's called index. Once you've uploaded everything, you will have to change it to index.html. I don't know why they haven't done that. Without it saying index, your site is not going to work. Alright. So, the next step is your pictures. So if we go back, library. All you need to do is go to your image folder. It's just baked with standard images here. Okay, agent logo, for example, that's going to be your brokerage logo, our Coldwell Banker logo. So I have a Coldwell Banker logo here, and here it is. It's huge. It needs to be a specific set size. So how do we get it to be the right size? How do we know what the right size is? Agent logo size. There are instructions here, but unless you really know what you're doing and how to set everything up, the instructions are pretty awful. So 330 by 79. So we're going to use good old Microsoft Paint, basic bare bones, everyone's got it. And let me just double check what it was. It was 330. So pixels, we've got to select that. You see it gets big. So 330 by 79. Maintain aspect ratio. We're going to see what this looks like. May see it skews it. So if we do edit undo, what we're going to do here is just make it 330. I'll show you a workaround later down the road. So now we've resized it to the correct size. We need to get it into the file folder. Save as. I believe it is a JPEG in our broker template, so we need to go to the image file. See, this file name is CB logo 1. It can't be called that. The HTML code is going to pull to this file name. So what you do to get around that, just click it. Instantly changes here your logo. Save. Replace it. Yes. So now if I go back, there it is. Fantastic! Next, we need to fix the headshot. So, here I've got our team's headshot picture. Just because I have a bunch of different photo applications. I'm going to do open with. Okay, resize again. So let's see what it says for headshot. 226 by 201 pixels. Remember, you got to select that. 226. It's going to come under 201, so that's fine. Okay, file, save as. I believe this was a PNG. Team picture, that's what the regular file name was called before I edited it. We want it to look like image headshot. It has to be the same. Just click it. Save, replace, yes. Alright, so we're done with Paint it. And you can update the other images here, like pictures of houses, exactly the same way. You just need to open them up. Because this obviously doesn't look like a Florida home. Resize, pixels. So when you get your new photo of a Florida home, make sure it matches up to these. And you do the same process. Okay, so got a headshot, brokerage logo. Those are the main things. Then what you need to do is back to your GoDaddy. You need to upload all the individual files. So I'm just going to show you how to do this. Everything's baked on my end, so I'm just going to show you how to do one file or a folder, just so it doesn't affect the current website. So upload, choose file, desktop, template 2. Okay, you're going to upload that. and you repeat it one by one. If you guys are good with FTP clients, there's some free ones out there. I think Yummy FTP and FileZilla, they're pretty much free. You can just do a big dump. You can just dump everything in one go. So this is complete. So we're just going to close out of here. It's telling it's complete. And then we're just going to refresh this page. Now we've refreshed it, template 2 comes up. Now this is the one you have to change to index, like the file above. Right click, rename. Okay, that's your index. I'm going to cancel out of this. You need to hit rename file. I don't need this right now because I've already got it. You essentially copy the step I've done to get all these other folders in here. Even this instruction one, I've put it in here. You don't have to have it. It's just it's another piece of instructional information that will probably confuse you more than anything as to how to go about doing stuff. Like, inside each template, look for comments like needed. I know what I'm doing, and I've not seen the red highlighted text in the HTML code. So this is the next step that we need to do. So this 3 and 5, what it is here is pretty much saying that it's a 3-year lease term or a 5-year lease term before the purchase of the property. So you have to decide what you want it to say. I'm sure most of us are going to make it a 3-year. Hey, you can make it a 2, you can make it a 1 year. That's totally up to you. How do you go and do that? Well, we need to go back to our index file here, left click and hit HTML edit. It's going to give me that page, edit. Now this is pretty much your WYSIWYG, you know, it's not all the back-end code, it's the content that is on your site. So obviously you're going to have to change your name. Here, contact me. You're going to have to edit that link so it goes somewhere. I've got this set up right now that it will. Let me just do this right now. Right down in FloridaNews.com. I'm going to leave all of that empty. That's literally for them to fill in. Okay, so that's how you update your contact me link. Right click, edit link. Okay. Now, you got to kind of go on a hunt because it says that it's highlighted in red, but really it's not. Another thing you may want to put is the city you're advertising in. So obviously you want to say Northport instead of whatever the I can't even remember what the blank term was for this. It may say enter city here, and then you go through and you find that 3 and 5 and you make it 3 or you make it 5 or whatever you want to do. Here we go, 3 years, so that would read 3/5 like it says here. Next, find homes in your area. Alright, edit link. These are all going to be blank. So how do you get the link? Okay, well, here we go. Too many windows open. Let's close out of those now. We don't need it. Find homes in your area. We're just going to change it and say Sarasota. It says Northport right now in the URL. See, it just changed to Sarasota. That is your URL. So copy, HTML editor, and paste that in. Alright. And you have to do the same for all of these other links here. And how you get that is by simply, here's the apply, copy and paste it in. And you do that with all of these links based off of your website. They'll automatically link in. You'll have your Coldwell Banker logo, you'll have your headshot, and that pretty much is how you get it done. Again, I've got plenty of different URLs, domains for all this. So hopefully this has been a good monkey see, monkey do video. I simplified something that's pretty complicated for most people, so hopefully I've done the job there. Yeah, good luck.